Oops. Good morning, guys. We are doing Tyla inspired makeup look she just wore at the KCAs. Hello, hello. I'm good. I'm just trying to process everything. People, hello, people with the jobs, and they had this AI content creators, you know, coming out. So it's kind of sad how they just like moving us to the side, like we not nothing because they don't want to pay us more money. So it's not gonna be relatable. African girl do have hat head shaving. I don't know. Some people would probably do that because of they're probably supporting the person that's probably going through like cancer and stuff. People shave their heads, or some people just don't like hair in general. I'm good. I'm good. How y'all doing? You too. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. But if they have AI, it's not gonna be relatable. It's not gonna be real. Like how you supposed to know like real products work, things of that nature. I mean that's the thing I want to know. Like how stuff supposed to work. Thank you. I gotta take it down this weekend. I'm thinking about taking it down Friday. I'm going to wash it. I'm going to wash it and then I might just rebraid it because it's so hot. It's too hot. Can't wear no wigs. You can't wear nothing. It's hot. Yeah, I gotta wash my hair and redo it. So I'm gonna take these nails back off. But yeah. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm finna go check on my grandmother for a quick moment, see how she's doing. And I'll be right back. And we're gonna do this makeup look. Did I even bring my pencil? I like how you wrap it easily. No ghetto bunny. Oh Lord. I wear bunnies too. I just took it off because, I didn't want to mess up my braids. But yeah. My bunny's got to be ghetto. Thank y'all. So, how do you guys feel about the AI situation? And that's what I get mad about. Like, they always testing things out on us first. And then they try to say that we look like gorillas and all of that. But y'all see the video on Friday. I'm just glad I was able to finish it yesterday. Hi. So it's going to be very interesting what y'all think. Okay, can y'all hear me? We're going to be doing Tyla inspired makeup look. So I'm doing my brows. Make me nude. Oh, I got the wrong palette, but that's okay. I'll mix these two together. I use this little silver part here. So how y'all feel about the AI? Um, setting spray. Hey everybody, what's going on? Ask me a question, anybody? Cold world we living in. It is. They just taking people off their jobs. I mean, like AI, man, AI taking over. I'm like so speechless. Like I don't even think I can compete because they going to be giving them like they doing hair tutorials, they doing lash tutorials. It's crazy out here because they just don't want to pay content creators no more. That's what that is too. They don't want to pay content creators. And then you know what really, it didn't hurt me, but how people come on here and say, "Well, you need to get you a real job." I am working a job. I'm working a 9 to 5 job, 1 to 8, whatever you want to call it. I am. That's why I'm doing this. Because you never know what might happen. You thought you'd be safe with this, but then look, they have AI taking over everything. It's just like people not gonna have no soul. People already don't have a soul because people don't know how to communicate anymore. Guys don't know how to ask a real woman out. They don't know how to hold doors. A lot of guys are takers. They don't want to put in the work. Unfortunately, it's sad, but it's true. These guys don't want to do nothing. Just lay up, get you pregnant, give you a disease, and go on about their life. The same thing with females too, but I'm talking about for me, because males, I don't know, they act so stupid towards me. You know, be very cruel. I'm like, I don't do nothing to you. Oh, they'll call me ugly in a minute. My new mascara. Yep, they'll call me ugly in a minute. Try to make you feel bad, but no, I don't feel bad because I'm not your type, and that's fine. But you don't have to disrespect me because whoever you're trying to impress, they're not gonna want you back, or they're just gonna use you, or they're just stupid enough to be with you. The people be looking at me like, why are you not with nobody, or you must be such and such. Look, I have dated so many people y'all just don't know nothing about because it's none of y'all business. That's why it's called personal life and not public life. And they just didn't treat me right. Guys act very funny. A lot of guys don't know how to communicate. And, I always have to communicate, unfortunately. But hey, hi. Listen, my lady, imagine billions of content creators and these companies having to pay. Nothing in life remains the same. Companies are not wanting to pay anymore. A word to the wise. Oh, I know. Oliver, yeah, they don't want to pay no content creator no more. Nope. I guess, people just work basic jobs, which, people be talking about, oh, those low performing jobs and this and that, which they know they can pay more. But, what else can you do or say? Just the high performing jobs, they laying people off. These jobs don't care nothing about you. They work you like a slave too. I don't care if it's high paying, low paying. They don't care nothing about you. Don't worry, I have three brothers. They're single, very hard. Oh, hi. But yeah, it's getting crazy. Day by day, you learn something new. Um, all I have to say, we just have to keep praying. You know, I see 17-year-olds. They are homeless. I seen on this platform. They crying. They don't know that they want to cry or laugh. They say because they're homeless, and it's kind of sad because like people saying now, like the malls, like they're, you know, DEAD, because I don't know if you can say that word. Um, it don't look like when you like how you get out of school, especially the weekend, like, oh man, we gotta go to the mall, man. We finna go check out, guys, we finna check out some girls, and then us women, we just used to just like to go shop or go watch a movie, like we finna go see this new movie, but it's not like that no more anymore. So you know, everything just don't feel the same. I don't blame him, say, but I don't want to marry either because you can't trust nobody. You don't know who's in it for the long haul, and you just don't. You just don't know who you're going to end up with. Hey, hold on. My bad, y'all. I am a nurse practitioner. I am. Yeah, but it's hard out here, Miss Oliver, because I'm taking care of my mom and my grandmother. Then I am also, working, a job. And, I'm tired of people saying, well, you're just scared or this and that. Y'all don't know how it's like when a mother's going through an illness and seeing your grandmother going through an illness. And you trying to do everything you can, you buy food, you paying stuff off, helping out and doing everything. Thank you. So people can speak for themselves until it happened to them. Because it's just it's hard out here. It's always been hard for me since when I left college 2018. It was hard for me to find a job. At that time it was people and I asked people and people acted funny towards me. So I always have struggles, since I've been on earth, my childhood. People treated me wrong. I had people treated me young when I was a child. I have been going through challenges each and every day of my life. So it's easy for people to say, oh, well, You have to go out here and get it. You have to do this. I do that, baby. I do that. I'm not sitting on my butt. I'm not just sitting on here to create. I came on here for a purpose only. And it blew up my mind because I didn't know what I can achieve on here. It wasn't about you know, money or whatever the case may be. Everybody just liked it how I did my eyebrows or whatever. And I did it. And I started getting attraction. And I felt accepted. I felt unique. I felt like I was seen for me only. And I said I can be a creative person. I can do what I can and I can do what I want. And I worked it so hard to get where I am now. And then now all of a sudden they have AI. It's like it's always like a blockage for me for some reason. Like when I do my creative um things, like I'm like, did I wait too long to start? I said, what did I do wrong, God? Because I said, I wish I would have started in 2015. I mean, yeah, 2015. I know that I'd probably be a lot bigger, but things happen for a reason, you know. Okay. Understand why that's rough. Taking care of a loved one it is rough. People used to make me feel guilty, like, oh well, you got to do for you. You got to do what's best for you. Yes, but we don't live in those times like that. It's hard to even find a place to live. You can't trust people to stay with because you don't know what their intentions are. People get over you. Um, everybody's not your friend. And you try your best to do everything you can. And I'm just tired of people talking about, well, you got to do what's best for you. Yeah, that's true, but what you got to do with if the loved one is ill and you don't want to see them going through that, and you buying food, you're doing everything. So YouTube was and still is my survivor mode because I don't know what I would be doing right now. I'm being completely honest with y'all. I don't know what I would be doing because at the time of me creating my YouTube channel, well before, I was trying to find jobs. Whether y'all believe it or not, because people, make fun of me because of the way I look. I could not find no job for I couldn't. I asked people, I asked male and females, and then most time it was just too far out. I couldn't make it. And sometimes, yeah, I would, I say I wish I could, no, I should have took it, but at that time, I just couldn't. And people say, well, you could have did this, you could have did that, but you know, like people say, oh, you could take Uber and nope, I don't trust people. They don't do background checks because these people don't care about black folks, especially black women. You end up missing, you just missing, and they'll find your remains what a week later or a month later, who knows. I just got my degree in associates. Um, I didn't do my other ones because school was not for me. Okay, I was struggling. I struggled elementary, middle school, high school, college. I think I probably had two or three teachers in college that were really good professors. I had a good statistic professor, an English professor. Um, that's about it. Two English professors and statistics. I did not like accounting. I didn't know what was the point of accounting. Accountable, account payable, account receivable, all of that. That was hard. I still had that big old book now. It had cost me $10 back then on Amazon. So, it's just really hard to I ask God for discernment. I just ask God, like, why I'm going through so much challenges, why I go through so much. I know you aren't supposed to question God, but I just wonder, like, what did I do wrong? Because I ask people all the time about hiring, and people mistreat me. It's like, they lie in my face, and I'm just like, dang, I said, everybody. And now I said, when something do happen to me or something goes wrong, I don't want people talking about, oh well, I was trying to help her, and no you wasn't. I don't like when people lie. You didn't want to help me, and that's fine. That's just like people saying that, oh, I was her friend, but we wasn't close because you went do your thing, and that's fine, and I went to do mine. Because everybody's not your friend. People envy others, unfortunately. It's sad, but it's the truth. You don't have no friends, you just have associates. And that's why a lot of people saying, like, I don't really talk that much. I do, but I'm not going to kiss up to nobody either, because I'm asking for a job that's going to lift me up, benefit me. I want to move forward. I was trying to work from home, but all of these people scamming. You don't know who to trust or believe with that. You do want to work in the public for a good certain amount of time. It's still a degree. You have something under your belt. Life is just life. I guess, honey. I guess it's just life. I just always been struggling. It's easy. People say, "Oh, you can get you a job," but you don't want to be at any kind of job. You want to work with diligent men and women. You just don't want to go somewhere that's the same thing that you just getting away from. You know, but it's kind of hard to explain in my offense, because I feel like um, people don't understand me. That's how I feel. Because people say they do understand. No, you don't, because you keep mistreating me. You keep talking over me. You act like I'm not nothing. You act like you're better than me. And then y'all trying to reverse that. And then y'all trying to say I'm probably like better than you. If I'm better than you, why I'm asking for a job? But see, females can't see that, because when you look nice as well and you have a personality to go with it, they feel threatened by that too. You have to watch females and males too. Males, they're funny. Fenty Beauty. So it is what it is with that. So this is my inspired Tyla makeup look, you guys. I hope y'all liked it. We keep talking. What time is it? 9 more minutes. But really, it's hard. Um, this life that we're heading to is going to be kind of challenging. Everybody's worried, people stressed, because I knew deep down inside with YouTube of this month. This month have not been a great month for me. I'm so glad it's going to end. Um, it was not the greatest highlight of 2025. This month alone, I dealt with a lot of challenges, personal challenges. Um, I had to fight someone in the family, and I felt on my back, and that hurted me to the core. Neither that, less to say, is that I got People, hackers trying to get into my laptop. My YouTube views going down for no reason. I'm like, I'm putting in the work. And that's why, I was so upset. I was like disheveled. I was kind of dismissive, and I was just kind of like disheartening because I'm like, I'm putting all this work into my content, no views. And it just broke my heart because it's like, I want y'all to see this because this is important. And I just felt like my work not important. Everybody going to these other content creators, they getting more views than me. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong, God? Like, please help me. Like, please. And that's why I don't like AI as much because I felt like AI destroyed YouTube. It was a great advantage, but it's not giving the realistic things in life. Like everybody used to vlog and everybody used to do hair. I remember when I be on YouTube, all I used to see was hair, hair, hair. And I was so into that because I didn't know how to style my hair as much. And I was, getting ideas from them. Also makeup. They didn't have the step-by-step tutorials on here. They just talked through it, putting all this like 5, 10 um setting powder and contour. I'm like, I don't need all that. I just want to keep it simple. That's why I stepped in and decide I'm going to create my own YouTube channel. I'm going to show them how I do my brows, easy, and makeup. I'm not doing all of that put on my face. Everybody don't need that. So that's why I did that too. Okay. So it's just a lot of people telling me that I should quit and everything else. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 5 minutes. I gotta do something right quick. I'll be right back. You want to get you to change? Mm. Hey guys, are y'all still there? Just give me a couple more minutes. I have to do something. I promise I'll be right back if y'all hear my voice. So, y'all please just stay tuned.